Alright, y'all. I'm just basically doing a test video here because, bought a new laptop today. Of course, fixing to unbox it in just a minute. But the video that I'm going to do is going to be for the purpose of testing out this new laptop and seeing how well it will process my videos with the video editing feature that the salesperson at Best Buy elaborated about today. But here's my old laptop here. It's a Dell. One of those default screensavers of two seals. Kind of caressing each other. Ain't that sweet? But anyway, as you can see, the laptop still lights up, but the problem with it is I'm no longer getting internet reception, and I had my stepdad come over the other day to maybe ascertain what's going on, and he tried to troubleshoot it and all that stuff, and basically what it boils down to is his diagnosis was the internal antenna is shot, and so therefore, since the actual internal antenna is shot, it's no longer able to pick up the reception, and he kind of, hinted to me that, my best bet is to just get, a whole new laptop. Of course, I'm sure that's what the, salespeople today inferred to me also, because, this laptop is 8 years old and bought it back in 2014, and it's around 8 years old, and it just basically has given up its ghost. And try to see if I could get a deal on my new one by by trading in my old laptop for my new one. But what they concluded is due to the make and model of this laptop and its age, they declined a trade-in, so I'm basically stuck with an ancient laptop here. And it did have, and as you can see, it's the disc. Of course, the disc player is broken. The cover is broken off, and that happened whenever I dropped this laptop last spring. But it still provided internet until a few days ago. But anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this new puppy and see what we got. Alright, here's this new glorified device. It's an Apple. It's an Apple laptop, which is referred to as a Mac, I think, and as you can see, it's Well, it's a lot smaller than, my old Dell. which kind of convenient that it takes up less space on my disk than what my, the old Dell did, but trying to get it set up and got this shit here. If you have information on another Mac or Windows PC, you can transfer it to this Mac, and you can also transfer information from a time machine backup. Huh. What's it wanting me to do? Step into the movie Back to the Future? I mean, it kind of looks like it. I mean, it's talking about time machines, right? Okay, or another startup disk. How do you want to transfer your information? I mean, from a Mac, time machine backup. Huh. Yeah, I think it wants me to back up to the movie Back to the Future, where they have the first flying car. Well, I don't have any information from the old laptop I want to transfer those, so this is kind of irrelevant. All I ever used it for was to process videos to YouTube, and of course the videos I want to keep, I got stored to my backup file in the cubby there. Then it keeps me waiting and waiting, and tried this a minute ago, I'm trying it again. It's just putting me on the back burner right now exactly, but I'll get back to you in just a minute when I have this all figure it out and research, somewhat better. Well, enter the address of a file server or time machine backup. It's still wanting to engrade, the term time machine in my stubborn brain. I mean, well, anyway, I mean, it's just, let me go turn on my TV and surf up the movie Back to the Future, and maybe jump back in time, and I'll tell you all my exact experience when I get a ride on Doc's flying car, the world's first flying car, which they haven't been able to conjure up flying cars yet. Not much of a flying car anyway, at this day and age, so. But anyway, I mean, I'll let you know if I'm able to take a ride in Doc's and Marty McFly's, first flying car, and tell you my full-blown experience, okay? Well, anyway, let's continue to figure this shit out. After several minutes, it's still saying, of course, you got that revolving, icon there, and looking for other sources, and can read what it says, and well, obviously we're not having success to a step back in time to Doc and Marty McFly's, flying car. So, guess I just may have to get my stepdad over here to figure out, what in the shit's going on, since, he's actually a lot more computer literate than I am. I mean, actually does, computer filing for, the company he works for. But anyway, and we'll see what, what kind of progress we make, tomorrow or whenever my stepdad can get here, and see you all as soon as I hear something, as soon as I can get him over here. Just so y'all know, well, I don't know how well you can see. I mean, don't have much of a lighting source. I mean, the bulbs to my ceiling fan suck ass, but all we have is my Lux sunlight lamp, but still not illuminating the TV very good. But this is my Samsung TV, and it's 11 years old, still works good, and I still use it. In fact, I might even do a separate video with this TV and demonstration one day. A 2011 Samsung. In other words, it's 11 years old, and I mean, still works good. So obviously, I mean, by now you can tell, I don't replace, my stuff out unless I absolutely have to. I mean, I never, buy anything new unless, what I use just, absolutely doesn't work, anymore. I mean, there's stuff I've had for years and years. I just don't replace stuff unless I absolutely have to. Help save money that way. Maybe that's why I'm having trouble figuring out my new laptop. I mean, might not be familiar with this new technology, since I'm so used to this old laptop. Definitely a learning curve, yes. Well, anyway, I just got off the phone with my stepdad Bruce a while ago, and he walked me through the complications that I was having. Of course, if you look down to the video before this, that was just, a video to my stepdad depicting my issues. But he walked me through and made some headway. Of course, I'm on the internet and got my YouTube channel pulled up, and you can see all the various icons there on the bottom, and of course, of course it even has, Google Maps. I mean, of course, I get Google Maps to my phone. Of course, I can't think of when I'm gonna want to use my, laptop as a GPS, right? And well, anyway, I'm fixing to play around with this, and but anyway, made a little bit of headway so far, and this may be a promising device, or it may not be. You be the judge of that as time goes on, and I'm fixing to, use this MacBook to process the videos I've taken of, my laptops, these last few days, and including this one now, and gonna process it. Looks like I'm gonna be using the iMovie Maker right there, and if you're able to watch this video on YouTube, I mean, you'll know that it works. So here goes. Catch you later.